Here's how to upgrade all swords on Citadelle des Morts. To first get started, you need to make your way into the castle. To do this, go all the way up to the cannon, turn it, and shoot it at the main gate. Once you're inside the castle, make your way down to the Pack-a-Punch room, and there's going to be a doppelganger that you have to kill. Once he's killed, Pack-a-Punch will spawn. Go ahead and talk to Croft. This is going to be in the same room with Quick Revive. Once that's done, zombies with like metal knight helmets will start spawning, and when you kill them, they will drop stamps. These stamps go into knight statues found in the middle of the castle. You can find a little chart next to the swords, and it'll tell you which element is which symbol. Starting us off with fire, this one's really simple. To know you have the fire sword is the first one on the right side. Ignore my dog, I'm sorry. Once you have the fire sword, go ahead and take it to the dragon statue in the same room with Jug. You'll be able to place your sword here, and then we need to find 3 different pots around the map that are engulfed in flames. There's one location next to Deadshot if you go down the hill. There's another location in Spawn, and the final location is right next to the cannon right outside of the castle. Now what you're going to do is go up to these pots, interact with them, and you'll get set on fire. What you need to do is immediately run to the dragon statue, and once you're there, interact with the statue, your health will regenerate, and you need to do this 3 times. Once those 3 times are done, you can go ahead and claim your sword. Next up is going to be the Sun Sword. This one's super easy to do. The sword is going to be on the right hand side. It'll be the one behind the fire sword. Pick this sword up and yellow parasites will start spawning in per round. You're going to want to go to the door with the lion on it, which is down by Speed Cola, and you're going to have 4 parasites spawning in per round. Kill one with the sword and melee the door. Repeat this 4 times until the door is glowing. Next up, you can enter the door once all 4 runes are glowing, and you're going to see a bunch of like symbols floating around once you place your sword in the pedestal. On this pedestal, you'll see runes, and this tells you the order of which to shoot these symbols in. Once you've shot all of them in the correct order, you will then be able to pick up your Sun Sword. Now here's how to build the Lightning Sword. The Lightning Sword is going to be the one on the left hand side. It'll be the one in front. What you're going to need to do is find 3 different electrical rods. There's one right next to where we just were down at Speed Cola. It'll be an electrical box. Shoot it with dead wire and it'll drop the lightning rod. The second one, you need to kill a zombie down in the Quick Revive area. That was the only way I got it to spawn in. And your final one is going to be right next to Deadshot, kind of sitting up in a corner against it. Once you have all 3 rods, make your way towards Elemental Pop. On that second walkway kind of above where the cannon is, you're going to see a vase. Place all your rods in this vase, and you're going to have to sit next to this vase and wait for lightning to strike, and once your sword's glowing, hit the vase. You're going to need to do this 3 times. Zombies are going to be spawning in, and if you do this on a later round, amalgams and stuff are going to be spawning in, so I'd recommend doing this one early. Once it's been hit 3 times, it'll take your sword, and then you can have your upgraded lightning sword. Now, the most difficult one is by far the Raven. This one's just really confusing. So the Raven sword is going to be the second one on the left side, and what you're going to want to look for is inside the alchemy lab or the stamina up room. There's going to be a bone trophy there, and you're going to want to pick this trophy up. Once this trophy has been picked up, make your way down to underneath the bar in Spawn, and you're going to see this big giant rune circle. Go ahead and interact with it. This will put your sword into the slot, and then you can start messing with this circle. Depending on whatever bone trophy you have to line up the astrological symbols. So that means fire, water, earth, and air. You need to line up with like Gemini, Capricorn, all that. I brute forced my way originally, but I'm going to put up this image here. This should be very helpful. I still don't fully understand it. I will do my best to answer questions in the comments. So once you figured it out though, holes will start spawning in the floor, and 3 bubbles are going to spawn from this sigil, and these bubbles are just going to follow you around. So all you need to do is just make sure the bubbles follow you into these holes. This is a crazy string of sentences I'm putting together. Once you've done this 3 times, it'll eventually go back to the sigil where you're messing with the symbols. It'll take your sword, and then after a couple seconds, you will get your Raven sword. I'm also going to put up some images right now. These are some combinations that people have found that have actually worked. So I hope these help you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Jackie and Rose.